Do you know India's first digital payment village or India's first underwater metro? Let's find out. Each answer comes with short and memorable fact to help you remember easily. Ready? Let's begin. India's first floating post office is located in which lake? The answer is Dal Lake. It's the working post office that floats on water. Which is India's first fully solar powered airport? The answer is Cochin International Airport. It runs entirely on solar energy. Which city has India's first underwater metro? The answer is Kolkata. The metro travels under the Hooghly River. Which city launched India's first water metro? The answer is Kochi. It combines boats with metro style public transport. India's first glass bridge is located in which state? The answer is Tamil Nadu. It offers the transparent walking experience above the sea. Which is India's first cable-stayed sea bridge? The answer is Bandra Worli Sea Link. It became a landmark of Mumbai's skyline. Which village became India's first digital payment village? The answer is Akodara. Almost every payment in the village is digital. India's first double-decker flyover is in which city? The answer is Hyderabad. It carries the metro trains on top and road traffic below. Which is India's first semi-high-speed train? The answer is Gatiman Express. It was India's fastest train when introduced. What was India's first satellite? The answer is Aryabhatta. It was named after the famous Indian mathematician Aryabhatta. Who was the first Indian Nobel Prize winner? The answer is Rabindranath Tagore. He was the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize. Who was India's first Oscar winner? The answer is Banu Athaya. She won for Best Costume Design. Who was the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest? The answer is Bachendri Pal. She reached summit in 1984. Who became India's first chess grandmaster? The answer is Vishwanathan Anand. He earned the title at just 18 years old. Who won India's first individual Olympic gold medal? The answer is Abhinav Bindra. He won it with a single perfect final shot in the 10-meter air rifle event 2008. Who became India's first woman Prime Minister? The answer is Indira Gandhi. She was also India's first and only woman Prime Minister. What is India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier? The answer is INS Vikrant IAC-1. It was designed and built entirely in India. India's first bullet train project connects which two cities? Mumbai Ahmedabad. The train is designed to run at 320 km per hour. Who was the first Prime Minister of independent India? The answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. He served as a Prime Minister for 17 years, the longest in Indian history. Which was India's first open university? The answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. It was established in 1982 in Hyderabad. Which was the first Indian Institute of Technology? The answer is IIT Kharagpur. It was established on the site of the former Hijili detention camp. Where was India's first AIIMS established? The answer is New Delhi. It was established in 1956. Which city was declared India's first solar city? The answer is Gandhinagar. It was developed to promote clean solar energy. Which state is known as India's first digital state? The answer is Kerala. Kerala achieved 100% digital banking access for its local bodies. Which was India's first 3D film? The answer is My Dear Kutti Chatan. It was originally made in Malayalam. Which was India's first indigenously made color film? The answer is Kisan Kanya. It was released in 1937. Who was the first Indian to win the Miss World title? The answer is Rita Faria. She became Miss World in 1966. Who was the first Indian to win the Miss Universe title? The answer is Susmita Sen. She won a title at the age of 18. Who was the first Indian woman to win a Booker Prize? Arundhati Roy. She won the Booker Prize in 1997 for The God of Small Things. Who was India's first female pilot? The answer is Sarla Thukral. She earned her pilot license at the age of 21. Who was the first Indian woman to win a World Boxing Championship? The answer is Mary Kom. She went on to win a record 6 World Championship titles. Who was India's first Formula 1 driver? The answer is Narain Karthikeyan. He made his Formula 1 debut in 2005. In which year did India win its first Cricket World Cup? The answer is 1983. India defeated the two-time defending champions West Indies in the final. Who was India's first woman chess grandmaster? The answer is Konneru Hampi. She earned the grandmaster title in 2002. Which was India's first talkie film, that is sound film? The answer is Alam Ara. It was released in 1931 with 7 songs. Who was India's first woman president? The answer is Pratibha Patil. She became president in 2007. Which was the India's first UNESCO World Heritage Site? The answer is Ajanta Caves. Ajanta Caves and Ellora Caves were among India's first UNESCO World Heritage Sites, both inscribed in 1983. Which was India's first nuclear power plant? The answer is Tarapur Atomic Power Station. It began commercial operations in 1969. Who was the India's first Chief of Defence Staff? The answer is Bipin Rawat. The CDS post was created to improve the coordination among the Army, Navy and Air Force. Who was India's first Deputy Prime Minister? The answer is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He united 560 plus princely states into India. Who was the first Speaker of Lok Sabha? The answer is G.V. Mavalankar. He is known as the father of Lok Sabha. Who was the India's first woman governor? The answer is Sarojini Naidu. She took office just 2 days after independence. Who was the first woman judge of the Supreme Court of India? The answer is M. Fatima Bibi. She was appointed in 1989, creating the judicial history. Who was the India's first woman IAS officer? The answer is Anna Rajam Malhotra. She became an IAS officer in 1951 despite opposition to women in the service. Who was the first woman IPS officer in India? The answer is Kiran Pedi. She was popularly known as the Crane Pedi for strict traffic enforcement. Which was the first High Court in India? The answer is Calcutta High Court. It was established in 1862 during British rule. What was India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle? The answer is SLV-3. It was successfully launched the Rohini satellite in 1980. Who was India's first Chief Election Commissioner? The answer is Sukumar Sen. He successfully conducted India's first general election in 1951 to 52. Who was the first President of India? The answer is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He is the only Indian president to serve 2 full terms. Who was the first Vice President of India? The answer is Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. His birthday, September 5, is celebrated as Teachers' Day in India. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to Curryforce for more competitive exam GK, math shortcut and daily quiz videos.